All right. Happy Monday, everyone. Hope we had a good trading day. Couple stocks from the watch list fired off pretty well today, made some good moves, added a couple, sold out of a couple also. Currently open positions are ALGN. Again, looking for that 3-2 up week. Got exactly what we wanted there. Next up, you have APLD, 2-2 week. That also triggered. I had some CoreWeave earlier. Triggered the 2-2 week as well. Going to keep it on the watch list. Is a little bit weaker than APLD during the day. But like that 2-2 week back and forth, looking to get back up into all-time highs there. Then you have COP, looking at this one off the 3-1-2 up. That was the entry we were looking for, holding that 2-2 yearly in force. Didn't make a great move, kind of stalled out, but still got that 3-1-2 up day. Looking for strat attack continuation, 2 up on a Tuesday again to keep that week moving. JPM, again, bending this one from down here, made a move up, added a little bit here. Now I'm just going to wait and see if they're going to TTO or whatever they're going to do with it there. NVTS got into this one as well. Again, so ended up with a 2 down green month, but you've got the 2 down green month. Now you've got the 2-2 moves in tandem with APLD and CoreWeave. So when I saw it, looked for the entry, liked it, like this broadening formation here. The 10 calls were super, super cheap. I think I paid like 35 cents for maybe 40 cents. You could get a nice 1.4, 1.5-ish out of those. So a nice 3.5x if they were to go. Next up, RCL. This was one I was really looking at. Stayed inside most of the day. Ended up getting in on, I want to say, this entry here. Looking for it to potentially take that week 2 up. Did it. Fell slightly out of force. Still good move. Closing at the highs. And then got in this one late in the day. Viking was watching this one along with RCL. So really like the look of this one, pushing off again into all-time highs with RCL, and then you had CCL, which also on the watch list. Going to keep my eyes on this one. Ideally, you'd get an inside day down, flip it back green, 1-2-2 or a 1-3, the 1-bar rev strat tomorrow, if all cruise lines are going to firm up. But let's get into the watch list for today. So a couple of these still on the watch list from yesterday. AMCR, inside day, 1-bar rev strat. Now you've got the 1-3-2 up potential there. You've got APD, similar setup. We're looking for the 2-2 daily flip, but instead you get the 2 down green again. And still inside week, 2 up month continuation. Inside week still looking for this 2-2 to get it moving back up through. CCL just went through that one. Then you've got Clorox, or CL, I think it's Clorox, I don't even know. That's just what I call it. But you have the shooter here. Counter it with the hammer, countering that shooter there, looking for the 2-2 back up. Boom, push back up through here, and keep continuing on through these pivots here. CoreWeave, again, going to keep this one on the watch. Just has the 2-2 weekend force. Traded it last month, made some great moves. Now you've got some pretty organized selling there. Love to see him come rip it back through the other side of this broadening formation here. Something a little bit triangle all these guys out. Let's see what that low is. 73.75. 74. So did not end up taking the lows here out, but again, trying a lot of these guys out, now looking to move back up to the other side of this broadening formation here. Next up, you got DLR, inside day. 2 up continuation month. Inside week still with this inside day here to keep it moving back up. EOG had this one on the watch list for a couple days now. Big explosive day here. Again, you got the 3-1 week. You have this boom, boom, big explosive day. Now you have 3 tight days consolidating inside this pocket here. Love to see an inside day break to the upside and get moving through these pivots here. And EE, been watch this one for a couple days as well. Very similar look as EOG. You've got a decent move up here, not as great of a move, but you have the 3-2 up month in force. Now you've got it sitting in this tight little pocket here. Again, double inside days for EOG and NEE. Would love to see an inside day break up and get them moving. Pepsi daily doesn't look as good, but again, looking for a turnaround Tuesday setup. This day opens, and if this day opens green, starts moving, takes this 2-2 day in force. You're now going to have full time frame continuity to the upside, and looking for it to continue on up through these pivots here. And I believe, yes, yearly is in force there on Pepsi. All right, last couple here. SMCI, another one from the watch list yesterday with the 3 on the weekly. Now you've got the inside day month falling just out of force. But again, if you get the inside day to the upside, you will have the monthly back in force. UNP, outside day, 2-up continuation week. RevStrat 2-2 month here, so they still have the RevStrat month there in force going to keep pushing back through these guys. Now you've got the outside day looking for the 3-2-up continuation to get moving back through those pivots there. WDC, another one. Nice move up here. Now you've got 3 days consolidating this tight little pocket right here. Again, not an actual daily, but would love to see it break above these guys here and push back up. And again, plenty more setups. These are just the ones that I liked, kind of the ones that were catching my eye. Again, start by going here, relative strength phase leader, full-time frame continuity status bullish. Just move right on over here. Make sure you add that average volume greater than 1 million. And then just like to see these setups here. So CL, there's how you get that one, right? You can start going through these setups one by one. Looking for all the 3-up days, right? AMCR, right from the watch list. Already went over it. UNP, another one right from the watch list, and APD, another one right from the watch list. And you can look at all the inside days. All right, you have ADI. Just don't like that general choppiness. Chop, 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 chop. If it would have come down and rinsed all these guys out and made some kind of a move, maybe, but chop, 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 chop. And then HLT earnings coming up, whatever, tomorrow, a couple days here. Not going to be getting it on that one with earnings just a couple days away. Another thing you can do, which I like to look for setups in, go to the sectors and themes, find the strongest ones for the day. All right, precious metals, right? Precious metals look like they were buying them up today. Then we can go and see, all right, we got 2-ups on the daily, 2-ups on the weekly. We can see which months are still inside. If you fancy those, some of these weeklies did look really good. I just never traded them, so not the biggest fan. I kind of got to watch them for a little bit before I start trading them. I'm just going to jump right in on these metals I've never traded before. But you've got SSRM, good looking one. CDE, a lot of these did look pretty good. CDE, again, you already got that weekly in force. AU, periodic table, right? I think, maybe. AU, weekly in force. DC. So again, and then, it's a sector you're comfortable trading, right? You got the energies. A lot of these had earnings come up, so these were not catching my eye as much. But again, if you do see a strong sector or something that has relative strength on the day, what you can do is you can go and real quick and look. All right, so all these went. FSR is the only one that stayed with an actionable daily. So tomorrow, keep some of the solars on your watch list, and if you see them start to trigger, look for those actionable dailies. Again, same thing. Spaces has been strong on the monthly. Had a good month of January. 48 on the monthly, not as strong, but had a really good month of January, so still seeing what's out there. But again, you can look at here, all right? A lot of 2-up days. Are they going to keep buying them? So they bought them all today, first day of the week. Are they going to come back and buy more of all these tomorrow? If so, you've got the strat attack. You can start to isolate the sector that you want to be narrowing down on focus for the week. We've already looking at cruise lines. Here's an idea of some other themes you might want to look for more simultaneous breaks. That's all I've got for you guys today. I'm pretty sure, business as usual in the chop zone. Business as usual in the chop zone. What are we going to do? We're getting up days, we're getting down days, we're getting swings here, we're getting swings there. But we're just stuck in the chop zone across all of these here, stuck in the chop zone. So trade them while you got them. Don't hold anything too long. Don't feel the need to overexpose to anything. If you're comfortable with your profits for the day, you want to close everything. This market's been too choppy, too hectic, but still, great setups out there. Things still firing off every single day, so you can't stay away from them. Stick to the leaders, stick to the ones that are 2-up in force, stick to what's working, and let's make it a great day tomorrow. Talk tomorrow.